All right, okay, enough of you have asked. I'm gonna show you my favorite perennials for shade. Of course, I have to start off with hostas. They are the most popular shade perennial of all time across the entire US, and they grow from zones 3 to 9, come in a bunch of different sizes and colors and textures and leaf shapes, and just a really good shade perennial. Bleeding hearts are one of the coolest and most unique blooms among all the perennials, and they're an early spring bloomer and very tolerant of shade. This is Brunera or sea heart and has really cool foliage and does get little blue flowers on it as well. There are quite a few Tradescantia types that work in a shade perennial garden, such as Sweet Kate with this really cool golden foliage and purple blooms, or Purple Heart, which gets pink blooms and spreads. This is a juga or bugleweed, and it comes in a wide variety of colors and sizes, and it is a ground cover type perennial that also blooms. Hellebores or Lenten roses are a semi-evergreen perennial, and they bloom when almost nothing else is blooming, which is late winter. One that a lot of people don't think about are perennial ferns. There are quite a few varieties, and they do get a lot bigger than what you see here. This is a holly fern, I've got a Japanese painted fern, and an autumn fern are just three of my favorites. These are heucheras or coral bells, and they have a very wide variety of leaf colors. They also get blooms on them, which are pretty cool, and a really good addition to the garden. These are columbines, and I just love columbine flowers. This one here is Texas Gold, and there are a bunch of other varieties available for your perennial garden. This is a peony, and I'm going to Photoshop it in here because I don't have any more because I sold them all, because once they bloom, they are just so stunning that people can't help but to buy them. These are Farfusium or leopard plants, and I'm missing my favorite one, which is the giant leopard plant, because I already sold them all. And lastly is Creeping Jenny. This is one of my favorite plants of all time because of its versatility. It can be done really well in a container, or it will grow with its roots down in the water of a pond, or it just makes a really nice perennial ground cover.